Hey coaches, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Friday, so it's the last day we'll be talking about a 30, 60, 90 day plan. I've been walking through what to do when you take a new job. So those of you who don't know, I just took a new job, and so now I'm having to try to get everything in order with a season coming up less than about a month and a half away, hopefully. Okay. If you have more questions after watching this video, you can email me, fbcoachsimpson@gmail.com, or reach out to me on Twitter, just fbcoachsimpson. If you'd like an actual copy of this 30, 60, 90 day plan, you can go to my website. There's also a lot of other materials on there, from head coaching 101 type stuff to wing T type stuff to RPO stuff to defensive stuff. So whatever you'd like to get, you can probably find it there, fbcoachsimpson.com. Last few days we've talked about talking with coaches, players, administration, communication with everybody. Today we're going to talk about the final one here, community. So when you first get a job, you need to figure out a plan of action dealing with parents, dealing with boosters, dealing with people that run your stats, people that run your chains, all of these different things. And I'm still in the process at the new job I'm at of finding out who does each one of these. Trainers, different things you need to, probably you didn't think about. You need to write those down and try to make contact with the key people at least in each one of these. And so community, for me, the first thing that's going to involve is parents. And for us, I usually would have a parent meeting pretty much the first day or two I'm on the job. With COVID, right now, that's not been allowed to happen just because of the limited space and where we're going to put everybody. And so, and really waiting to know for sure how things are going to play out. But I would recommend you do a parent meeting as quickly as you're able to. And inside of that parent meeting, you lay out, your vision for the program, all the different forms the kids have to sign and be ready with, how you expect practice to go, what your expectations are on attendance and all of that kind of stuff. But since that's not always the case, you need to find other ways to get word out to parents. And so we use social media a lot of times with Twitter, Facebook. We have Google Classroom as well. And I'm blessed to have an HR lady at my new school where I try to funnel things through her also to get the word out to as many people as possible, practice times and just different announcements you have to have. But you need to try to start forming relationships with those parents, okay? The second part of that is going to be boosters or people that are involved in your program in other ways. Maybe they help you with fundraisers, maybe they run your chains, maybe they do all kinds of different things. And so the best way I have found to do that is if you have a leftover or holdover coaches, go to them and get those contact informations and try to set up meetings with the key people. I've managed to do about 4 or 5 so far, and I've got 4 or 5 coming up here in the next couple of weeks of people that have key roles inside of the Searcy football program, and you need to find those inside of your program. Sit down with them. What did we do last year? What did you like? What did you not like? Where can we improve in this? What are some things you want to really make sure we keep? And then you have to make decisions as a coach of how you're going to go about doing that. And so those are the kind of that other group of people. Also, media. You need to figure out who the media people are. Who's going to be the newspaper person, who's going to be radio, who's going to be anybody that's going to be talking about your program you want to visit with and do the same questions. What went well last year? What didn't go well? What are some things I can do to make it better? And kind of go through that, because these are the people that are going to be writing or talking or speaking about your program, and you at least want your message to have the opportunity to get out there. And so meeting with them is big as well. And then really anyone else is usually really good, and the situation right now has made it really difficult, but usually they have a big community event at some point. Most schools have some type of kick off the season type deal. We usually will have a mother-son deal, and as soon as we can get clearance to have more people around, we'll have that also. But all of these community events are going to help you to meet the people that are there in really a non-threatening way. There's no game going on. Nobody's worried about who's playing or who's not playing, or if you're winning or not winning. Really, it's just about the kids and the community. So these are things that I would recommend you do inside that 30, 60, 90-day plan. And really, I'm having to modify a lot of these with the current situation that we're going through. If you got more questions about things you can do to help kind of involve your community, I've got a bunch of it on my website, fbcoachsimpson.com. You just go on there and pick out whatever you think you might want. If you wouldn't mind doing me a favor and liking this video and subscribing to my channel, I'd appreciate it. Next week, I'll be hitting some more X&O type stuff, hopefully. With a new job going on, my time has been pretty limited, but my goal is at least have 1 or 2 a week videos coming out as we kind of work towards the hopeful start on time, I hope, of 2020 football. Thank you for your time.